Michelle Blankenship McConnell has presented a so-called photo of Vic from a play she claimed he assist-directed. This looks rather shady.
No, that's a terrible joke. You're a terrible person. You should feel bad. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I know my puns are terrible. Leave me alone. Cue the intro. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of DNA Crows. I'm your host, Andrew the Comic Crow, and today we're going over the new photo that came out from Michelle Blankenship. Blankenship. Man, I've been mispronouncing that name. I'm just gonna call him Mitch. Okay, we're gonna go over the photo by Mitch, in which they're using this as proof of Vic being part of this play, which will in some way prove their other claims, which is not true, but whatever, who cares? It looks hella fucking fake. But I'm going to give all credit to Anime-esh 202 on this. I saw this earlier in the day, and you can see I'm terrible. I never like it. But yeah, so you can kind of see here. If you haven't already spotted the problems, don't worry. Anime, yeah, Jordan goes through and just demolishes this nonsense. You can kind of see around the faces, things are not blended well together over here. And this is another image of Vic. This, know how to say it. But you can kind of see the shading on the arms and legs, they seem rather off. Now, you can tell the lighting on the individuals in the photo. Bright, dark. Bright, dark. Bright, dark. They're facing the same angle, so it really doesn't make much sense. He goes into a little bit more detail over here. Like I said, the tone on the leg and the arm. Vic must dip his leg in bronzer. That's an odd-looking patch of white skin on the right with an unblended line around the tone part. Yeah, this, the other thing, Vic, especially his left arm and legs, now his. I do love this. Just because the way that Jordan phrases it. Also, why is his hair such a deep brown and doesn't have a blonde luster? You can tell Jordan's a bit. I was going to say that, but he is right. The hair doesn't really match up. That could be for any reason, though. But you can then notice how the completely black field by Vic's leg, the light shining directly on him, it would show the wallpaper. Yeah, you can see there's no shadow for Vic over here. Really odd. They do try to do it onto the photo here, but doesn't make sense that you're not seeing any other shadows around here. The arms are not blended well together. And this right here is the gotcha moment. Please explain to me why the chair leg just mysteriously disappeared in front of Vic's foot. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. One truth prevails. You know what? You totally earned that tag, man. Yeah, check out Anime-esh. I'll leave his profile in the description. This just seems like more nonsense. It looks really shitty to begin with. It doesn't look like a proper job. Mitch over here was bragging about how this isn't to prove to the people who demanded evidence. I blocked them. This is for everybody else. And yes, I'm sure there will be dipshits who run around and parrot this because they can't tell Photoshop. Because apparently KickVic hasn't heard of Photoshop, but whatever. They just discovered it. It's a new tool, like the wheel. They're so brave and intelligent. But it was nice of Jordan to actually go through in detail and just completely debunk this. Now, here's the thing. Let's say that this was true, right? Let's say all of this is this was a real photo. Like, it wasn't just a really crappy Photoshop job that a boomer like myself would probably. And if anyone has seen the thumbnails I come up with on my own, you would know that this is the level of Photoshop skill that I would have. what exactly is it proving? That he was present at the time? As far as I understand, Mitch's claim was that Vic tried to basically got her into an apartment, tried to force himself on her, and she basically got away and nothing happened. What would this prove? That's what I want to know. Why would you take... I'm not even going to entertain anymore. Why the fuck would you go through and Photoshop to prove that he was at a location and not do it in the fucking apartment? I mean, just anything. If you're going to go all the way, in for a penny, in for a fucking dime, why would you do this? This makes absolutely no sense. Why would you produce a shitty fucking Photoshop job? You know what? Just go and piss off. Screw yourself. Mitch, you are a terrible person. Just an awful human being. And honestly, only because you wasted everyone's time.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
You wasted Jordan's time. Jordan had to go through and debunk this nonsense bullshit garbage because you were out there pretending it was real. Just absolutely stupid. Anyways, I don't really have much more to say. I just want to give massive credit over to Jordan because I was seeing this while I was at work today, and I was just like, wow, this is fucking embarrassing. But hey, next level thinking. Hopefully they learn how to use Photoshop better, because my gosh, I'm starting to feel very embarrassed for Mitch and the guppies that follow her. Anyways, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know I can better improve the content on this channel. Let me know if you'd rather see the D of DNA talks here instead, or listen to his lovely voice since I'm a boomer and can't figure out the camera work. But for real, I hate to do so many videos on KickVic. This is the third one I'm doing that's probably going to be going up on Sunday. But my gosh, it just doesn't end with them. You have the new legal big brain that's run in. Suddenly, a well-respected pro that basically, as far as I understand, has the exact same legal skill set that Nick would have. And I do apologize. I'm not trying to drag Nick because Greg Doucette has proven to be a massive douche without much legal expertise or understanding of Texas civil law. But what I mean that is shut down his practice, does a podcast, Nick does a YouTube. Yes. Let's take 10 guesses on which one's more successful. And yeah, I'm just... you can tell that these idiots have been encouraged. Very, very much encouraged. Have Mars Girl and Just Pridemore, who have been taking legal advice from this nuts. Have the whole situation with the voice of Grumpig going out there and being a massive fucking pig over social media, attacking somebody who claims to be a victim because, if you are well respected as a victim, believe all victims unless you stand against the groupthink, and then you can go fucking die in a corner, apparently. And this nonsense. I've heard people going like, why is this all happening around the same time? Honestly, I think they're just all idiots. They think that as soon as somebody gives them a little bit of an inch, they just start running around with their arms flailing in the air, shrieking like fucking children. But yeah, there is actually still more to cover. There is a whole situation where Mars Girl is trying to get the Japanese media involved by tweeting in Japanese that she feels like her life is being threatened because, my gosh, this woman is fucking mental. But hey, that's Stretch Armstretch who started this whole nonsense. So what are you going to do? Jesse Pridemore's been served, to my understanding. There's this whole thing with Casey Eric. He might be fired. I have absolutely... It doesn't seem like there's any real evidence on their website for full representation of Monica. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff that's just been happening over the weekend with this whole KickVic group. They definitely seem rather emboldened. And I'm just laying on Dr. Egghead. Anyways, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit at AnimeEsh202 with a follow. Really cool dude. It's been really covering the Vic Mignogna situation. And please let us know you can better improve the content on this channel. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a wonderful day. Bye.